and welcome to what is going to be an absolutely cracking match between Spit and Doc's Office today. We're playing on Cora. I'm your caster, Weird Madac. Welcome along to the pre-game. I'd like to shout out my co-cast for today, Multnik, who's doing a Russian speaking cast, which will be the link is on the Rivals Discord if you want to go along and watch him. So, what are we in store for today? Cora, ASV2, the more condensed of the two maps, and actually probably a pretty interesting one. Can be fought over quite tight site lanes. It also has the inevitable mortar spam, which we'll be going through, and all in all, limited maneuverability around the flanks. So having the best shooters coming into a match like this, really important. Both Docs and Spit, teams that are at the top of the league at the moment in terms of their abilities and the players that they're bringing along. So this is set to be a good match today. Let's talk a little bit about the map. Map setup: Russia, Upper Orchard and Vineyard as their two back caps, Hemp Farm as the center, and then Checkpoint and Mosque as the two on the USA side. Typically, I think that US has a bit of an advantage on this map because primarily the action is going to be focused around Hemp Farm. Let's talk a little bit about the vehicles. We've got a Striker and a Crows for the US, and we've got a Scout BTR and a 30mm for Russia. 3 lodges each, and typically what you're going to see is this initial struggle over Hemp Farm, which will set the tempo for the rest of this match. USA, typical routes for this map will involve the Striker and at least one Logi following this kind of route marked out in blue past the north side of Mosque, and normally one back cap doing a kind of loop between Mosque and Checkpoint. The key is to get onto Hemp as quickly as possible, and the timings for this, the US has a slight advantage, getting that Striker into position to control the sight line along the south side of Hemp Farm. Russia, on the other hand, rushes through. Sometimes you'll find them on the northern border, sometimes you'll find them going along the roads, heading towards Hemp Farm, but the timings aren't quite as good, and while the access out of main is a little bit easier and less prone to error, it is physically slower. So unless somebody on the US side drives and fails, Russia is going to hit Hemp Farm second. What does that mean? It means this compound on the south side is super important, as well as if they decide to head up into this set of ruins on the north side of Hemp Farm, again, equally very important. We'll focus in on Hemp Farm in a little bit more detail soon. What else is Cora famous for? It's mortars. You're going to see a lot of mortars, probably mortar fobs popping up around gas station or inside Mosque, maybe even in this compound on the south. You might see mortar fobs for Russia hitting down into these compounds in the south or around Upper Orchard. Just anywhere where it's easy access for lodges, maybe a little bit out of the way. You don't necessarily want them on top of... you don't necessarily want them in a normal lane for somebody to be attacking. Engineers sneaking around and actually taking out these mortar fobs may well be crucial for taking Hemp Farm. You've got 3 kind of main lanes as you're playing through this map. You've got one across the north side of the map. You've got a kind of center box around Hemp Farm. That's maybe the worst drawing I think I've ever done. You can tell I was never good at paint. And then you've got everything that's kind of south of the river. Okay, so you've got 3 main lanes you're going to be playing through here today, and controlling those lanes is going to be vitally important. Spit, with their rushing kind of style, will probably blitz through and probe for lots of weaknesses. Docs, they tend to adapt their tactics to the map, and that in this instance, I think that a slightly more static, more line type style where you're controlling all 3 lanes and slowly pushing may have an advantage in equally skilled shooters. primarily you're going to have more places where you can fill the gaps. If, for example, you lose a half squad up here, your next set of reinforcements are close by. Spit, on the other hand, if you were to be zerging through and they manage to make some ground, but then start to find some contacts, well, if their nearest buddies are over here or over here, they're going to be in trouble. So that's why the more static, more gentle, let's say, slowed approach into hemp farm might be useful. Let's talk about the hemp farm cap itself. So, hemp farm cap setup, you've got the actual hemp farm itself, and you've got one compound, two compounds, both really important. That's the actual cap itself. What you'll find is your US is going to come in here, probably set up something in one of these locations, maybe a rally sitting out at the back. Russia, stuck into this compound, might well put a hab down, might look to do something a bit more interesting. Normally a rally up here and a second team heading up across either into these ruins or playing off of rallies and or really aggressive funny fobs off this northern side. The key for hemp is that there's not a lot of places to get in and out easily. You've got two access points in the south, one big corridor which is easily maintained, a couple of rooftops, but that's about it. So if you are in there and holding it well, it's hard for you to get through, and that's where mortars come in. This game, I expect to see an awful lot of mortars. I'm just going to do a quick check, see how the teams are doing. Making sure that we're ready to go. Oh, excellent. Teams are busy doing their warm-ups. I actually have admin cam, so step 1 complete. Where might the game progress after here? So either US controls hemp farm early on in the game and then gets pushed out by the Russians, probably from aggressive moves onto at least 3 sides all at the same time. Watch for that triple attack at the same time. Then what we'll be looking for is the US playing off of these compounds and trying to sneak back in. Probably playing from riverside and just stopping the advance across these two compounds, because checkpoint is actually a really good and easy place to defend as well. Alternatively, US has a stranglehold on here. They need to push out as soon as they've controlled the cap and start to lock down the ruins that are within this area and eventually push along this alley, controlling the north side of the map. If they do that, they've reduced the angles of attack down to maybe 1 or 2, and it's going to take a whole hell of a lot of bodies to get through those gaps. Overall, like I said, this is set to be a really exciting match. I personally am looking forward to watching these two teams duke it out. Who has the better shooters? Tell me in chat who you think is going to win. And let's get ourselves ready for the game, which will be in about 2 or 3 minutes once the teams have set themselves up and we roll for live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready. For Spit versus Doc's Office. I'm playing on the Spit side today. For the first round, Russia as their start. It's going to be interesting to see how they play this. I think I should nominate myself for commander, yeah? Spit setting themselves out. XT, Timo, Jagbia, Zed, East Poppy Farm, Reaper and Fraz all running the squads. Looks like we've got mainly 4, yeah, couple of kind of bigger squads, and then a few small ones, including 2 Vics. Oh no, what's this? Oh, that will be Vic. Oh no, that's going to be mortars. That's what that is. That's what that is. So we've got one Scout BTR full squad that's in it. Timo running the 30mm with a small squad. All the rest of the lodges are full. Let's see how... Starting to see some pings on the map already. Let's see how how the US is doing. Let's get my little speed up on the go. This is where I miss Pro Mod and the ability to just double click on the map and turn up. US setup, every vehicle being used. Docks and improvised, running big infantry squads. They're probably going to be the ones around Hemp, I would imagine. Kurt, Playmaker, Stressor, and Chords. Alright, so running in our striker today. Looks like Chords running the striker with Doc's squad inside. Mambo one manning. Is he one manning that? Mambo one manning the Crow's MRAP. Kudu one shot. Pain in one MRAP. We've got a small squad in one of the lodges. In fact, the lodges don't have a lot of people in them at all. US putting a lot of faith into their armoured vehicles. Here we go, 19 seconds till we start play. And there we have it, squad rivals, Spit versus Doc's Office has started. Russia moving out of main. Let's have a quick check of the map. Logi and open top MRAP going around the south side of Mosque, one guy running. It looks like Russia's putting a heavy push on the north side of the map heading towards the ruins. Single Logi heading along the south side of Vineyard along the roads. 30mm taking up the head glitch position on Orchard. One guy jumped out doing the back cap. Looks like one of the lodges stuck. 30mm taking shots. It's a bit late. Was attempting to hit the MRAP or probably the first logi down there. Seen it before. Striker taking up a actually really defensive position here.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Really defensive positions here. In fact, both teams giving each other some...
They already got eyes on me up on the north.
Yeah, a lot of... an awful lot of respect from both teams.
Bros.
Yep, US definitely does make it in. Let's have a look at this push. BTR's dropped off his full squad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I did not even see you up there. Managed to make it past. BTR smokes off the entrance, allows some guys to make some progress into Hemp Farm. East Poppy Farm Reaper taking his aggressive fob on the north side. Pushing for those compounds just further south, further north, west of the objective. So we're actually playing in between Hemp Farm and Checkpoint here is the start of the match. Kudu in one shot, looking to make a fairly aggressive push around, looking for this first fob. Ooh. Spotted? No, not yet. Logi's going down. Thermal raining fire into this. Mortar's already up. He's going down to the mortars. Bringing up potential location. Spit with a really excellent push through here, just putting a lot of pressure, just by proxy. By knowing that they're up here, there's not as many US are able to push into the flag.
XT south, let's go, let's go.
Spit's managed to get around. Darkholm going down. Mambo looking for whoever shot him.
River's hot.
Mercer, Hyperion also down.
No mumbles, no mumbles.
Rose eventually takes.
Let it rip.
Let's look at the back caps. Yep, doing fine. Moscow already capped. Nobody in the objective at the moment.
Striker.
Spit respawning. They've got their fob up and going. Trying to push past. This fob is now in serious problems. James Kurt and Doc Hammer. Kurt taking down Steve Jobsless. Doc's looking to take a fairly aggressive first radio. Mortars raining down on the fob already. Spotted out almost instantly. That's off checkpoint. Toes set up, but to no avail. Must have been taken out by the third pretty much. Striker is on the north border.
Somewhere around there.
Beautiful mortars. You've got just people. See you later, Darkholm.
I'm setting up to push this hab.
Oh, how did they not take that? How did they not take that? Sunny dropping shell, but versus a full team there, I think they're going to struggle. Let's have a quick look on the map, see what else we've got. Squad 5 looking to aggressively push into enemy main. That's Kudu, I think. Bilbo and Hammer fast. The only guys in the actual cap zone here. Does Bilbo know that he's there, or is he just playing the snaky game?
Oh yeah.
Bilbo all by himself.
We're gonna need more ammo at Vineyard. I mean, fob off.
I'm getting it now, I'm getting it now.
Looks like Doc's have to respawn from his rally, miles away from where he had died. He's going to be pushing hard now to try and get this, to try and get some pressure back on the cap.
Oh yeah.
Look at how many Spit guys are inside Hemp now. This pressure of this northern fob has just killed the US rush in. Docs now put down their fob on this set of ruins that we talked about in the pre-game.
Timo, get ready to do the shot. Get ready to do the shot.
Fob in the northern corner from checkpoint is taken out.
No one can come out the logic.
Get a mark on it. We just
Spit in total control now of the of the objective on centre cap. Hemp Farm is gonna be theirs. Docs doesn't like that though. He's pushing in. June is taking out a couple.
slamming on Emmet.
Still being dropped. Let's have a quick look back here. Spit now with a really nice line, actually. Let's just take a wee look at that. We've actually got a line of infantry across this northern side, slowly pressuring and pushing them to where this hat, which is being obliterated, guys. You do not need to keep dropping them. Those mortars can be going somewhere else. Forwards, we can move up that striker into a bit of a headless position. Trying to take on the north side of the map.
Load mortar.
Yep,
Hab's gone. Their hab's gone.
He's getting his
30 mil.
Yeah.
Yep. Mortars running to good effect, disabling that repair station. 60 mortar out there. 30's in a really nice head glitch position still. Fraz with the second mortar out. Kudu still looking to cause some trouble on this back end. Probably going to go and try and dig through that 30, but he's going to find it really difficult to clear that out. So, Nimble makes it close to the fob. Trades his life for it though. Just look at how Docs are having to play now. Just look at this.
Timo, you've got more ammo or
managed to get that,
Striker
you know,
down.
that single chink in the
landed
chain,
all of it.
which I told you about before, on that northern side of the border. Let's just switch out onto my whiteboard view for a wee second here. So, you can see that actually what's happened is that Spit managed to get this pressure into the corner, and now they've spread out, taking out this fob. They now control these two compounds, and with these two compounds controlled, they can squeeze Docs. Unfortunately, what's happened is that now Docs have started a really good push in from River. You've only got a couple of guys in there, but if they can hold these reinforcements coming in, they've got a good chance of pushing Spit off. They must deal with this though. Unless they do, they are never going to be able to hold this flag or make a successful push through. Let's go back into game. It looks like they're getting counter mortars on the checkpoint flag. Let's just have a quick look. I don't see a second mortar fob up anywhere. Spit now with the wide play. Is that a Kudu fob on the south side? I imagine it is. Let's see how they're doing. Spotted out the mortars now. Just a bit too late, unfortunately. I understand what these guys are trying to do. They want to get in, they want to kill that radio. That radio is going to be in behind here. You're not going to get to that unless this 30 is dead. I can't look past that. You can disable some of the mortars, you can slow down their ammo, but they are not getting past. It's a really solid use of assets there. Let's divert our attention back onto the main objective here. Spit still struggling
Their mortars
to actually
down.
take him. This clutch play fob that
The mortars
Docs
are
managed
down,
to play off.
Their mortars are down. Yes. Just keep hitting them.
Managed to actually control
25.
Can we get the mortars on hand?
Oh,
Can we get the
pressure.
mortars between bubbles and head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're sending it down.
Oh, look at that. It's at a small squad on the northern side. Luda just chilling, making very slow progress. Do they know that they're here? He's going to get called out by Steve Jobless, I would imagine. Spit still managing to play this kind of big pincer movement. They still don't have full control over him here. That's an excellent mortar right there. That's an excellent mortar. They just keep that one going as Spit can just walk up onto Fob. Cord's doing a good job with that the striker. Cannot believe that this rally is still alive. I mean, you've just had your squad pushing from there twice. walk up and squash it. Conan back to main. We've got a little scuffle out here on the south side.
30 mics down.
Oh my, that's a big play right there if the 30's actually away. Oh my. Look at that. Kudu.
Jake, that's you. Jake, that's you. Jake and Mortars, calm down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to get the SU-25
Stop walking, Kudu.
Okay.
These guys need to push. Come on. Push hard. Push fast. You're about to lose your fob. Is he being covered from the south side? Oh no, from Cuba. Cuba doing some excellent cover. Oh, see you later. See you later, Kudu. Good try. Good try. But now you die. Box, Sink, Jacket managed to stop that one. Kuba's still around. Spit now. Again, pressure on the north side, but actually Docs are doing a really good job here of just absorbing that pressure and redirecting it. Oh, they have lost their checkpoint fob. That is the absolute genius of this this north side fob here. They're going to lose a lot of pressure just by leaving that. So now you have a very linear angle for these guys to be playing. You're going to be having the map now split in this direction, which is not what Docs want. Okay, Docs want to be able to control in this angle and push forward. They can only do that if they drop this this fob up in the north side. They're now stuck on this north to south play, trying to play up the way and through the map, and inevitably getting shot from the side as they come out, getting shot at the side. That's why the south is now going to be super important. So Spit and Docs both have recognized the importance of this south side of the river. It's going to control the flank onto the Docs tab. What I'd love to see is Docs dropping a little team with an engineer, if they can, up onto that north side, taking out that fob. They got rid of the 30mm, they got rid of a couple of lodges. The key here now is to get rid of that
4
fob
seconds and I got a
on
mass
the
run.
north side. You don't need to keep killing this fob here. Ooh, Striker taking a hit from Coyote. Nice hit, no engine. It looks like he's probably dropped a wheel or two. Yep. Straight off onto the wheel. Well lit home. Compound southeast of flag now. Mortars dropping in.
Zed, come replace me. I need to start moving the checkpoint.
Oh my days!
I'm going to checkpoint.
There we go. Docs dropped out. Fob is gone. Looks like they managed to sneak that one in through the windows, or probably through this little hole.
Perhaps go on there. Perhaps go on.
Ab's gone.
I'm going checkpoint.
Called out by ZD.
Yeah.
Roger,
Yes,
then Mortar.
Spit now. Serious control here.
Mortar checkpoint. Mortar is at checkpoint.
Yeah, Mortar's dropping on checkpoint. New hab going up for Docs. Pressured off the point. And like I said before, checkpoint is an easy one to control, but to control it you need to have these compounds on the northern side. You can just see how this hab in the north side has split it, so you have a clear path for Spit to walk all the way in onto two angles. Docs playing off a single fob, they're still trying in here. To even get to this point, they have to cross enemy lines to get back to the defense objective. I'd expect to see checkpoint drop really very soon. Tickets still pretty close, kills looking pretty close, but in terms of pressure, Spit is really driving them hard at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Cords, crack, still in. Oh, it looks like we've got a real deep
Good
backup
self.
fob. That looks like a last-ditch backup fob. Let's return from the fray.
Oh, yeah.
Kudu once again going for that sneak on the fob around the back. He's got to be careful he doesn't pop this.
XT, you gotta go to that.
He's got to be careful he doesn't pop this rally. I love it. Look at that. Kudu. I'm going to be sneaky sneak. Sneaks on the ground. Oh. There we go.
This is largely north
Yeah,
of
fob's
Vineyard,
destroyed.
It does.
Excellent.
It
So that
only
one's
has
down.
the-
Nimble's coming with you, Fraz.
Hab's destroyed. Mumbles using the smoke to cover that angle that I just said was the key one for them to try and cross and push back into checkpoint. Checkpoint under some serious pressure. You can just see. Only spit inside.
My Logi has reset. My Logi has reset.
A whole raft of people. All the docks
I'm
just
gonna
coming
set
back in.
orders somewhere else. I'm gonna go for main.
No, mortar. Oh man.
You can set them up here and keep one for reset. One mortar and then enough for one ab reset.
We can't get there. We'll get shot logic before we get there.
I don't understand why you don't. Get the
Are you
mortars
going to make another
on
fob from the Logi
checkpoint
main?
now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's guys west of my 4 rally.
Spit in total control of Hemp Farm now. You've got a single fob, which everybody that spawned in it has dropped back to checkpoint. Docks really need to reset, drop another fob on this northern side here. And they have to clear this north one. I mean, I get that you wanted to kill that fob, Kudu. I get that that was important. But once the 30 was out of the picture, this is where the pressures come from. Let's get that fob down. Really nice match in terms of the tickets. You've got essentially equal on shooters, essentially equal on revives, and all this is just a little bit of macro play or a little bit of pressure at the right place at the right time. You might say a little bit of luck, but overall two very balanced teams playing an excellent game of squad. This is how squad should be played. Improvise sneaking on the south side of the river. Bit of a lull in the action here now. Mumbles doing what I called out 10 minutes ago. Hard push onto this fob. Crack, Bilbo and Phonos clearing out some spit guys. Jake needs to be careful. He knows he's probably one of the last ones alive.
I'm beating.
Their combat enemy's dead, but there are two here.
So Nimble going down, managing to take one or two with him.
Shit, I don't.
Jake knows that he's low. Chords hit. Not hard, but hit. Again, another wheel goes down. It's a jacket reset. Some nice play there, dropping from East Poppy Farm, dropping
They're
swamp.
all over to the south over there. I'm gonna
Kudu in on the fob now.
Oh, I was right? Yeah, dude. Fuck that. Maybe we should use the 14.5.
C4 is going down.
Alright, I'm coming into.
Now we've got ourselves a game, boys. Now we have got ourselves a game.
We're just gonna play defense, no offense.
have one hat kit down here as well.
Jake, we going down. Docks dropped by Nimble. Some really good counter fragging dropping around here. Let's take a look at the rest of the map. Actually, it looks like Docks after taking out that pressure on that northern side, has taken all of the momentum out of Spit. They had a big loss of tickets across there, and now you've got what looks to be a fairly even fight around Hemp Farm, and the northern border is all to play for.
I'm
Single
going
rally
up there.
for
I'm going
Spit.
up there.
Docs are
Watch his
playing
rep,
off
watch
of a
his rep.
rally as well. Overall, Docs still have to
Top,
cross
you want
the
to go
Spit
after that
guys,
southwest
but
tab or go east?
only single guy left. This is a game that is seesawing backwards and forwards. Timo looking to set up a fob on Hempfarm. If he's going to do it, he needs to turn off his engine and go quick now. Traveller taking shots at Timo. See you later, Timo. Let's be honest. Ooh.
Just gonna try and fob on Vineyard because we can't do anything else.
Look at that. Docs now full control over Hemp. Spit reduced to the single fob, and all of a sudden we're right back to where we had said we should be. We're looking for this east to west play from Docs. Almost said mumbles there. From Docs, playing around the north side, playing around the south, and controlling the center box. Still, both teams balanced with their fob locations, balanced with the pressure, but Spit now is the one that's being kettled into this small semicircle. And if they don't push out now, they're going to find it really difficult to get themselves out of there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, guys. You are all going to hate the fact that this is still on, but my Pikachu stays. If you don't like it, don't push the button. That being said, push the button. I like it. It makes me happy. Spit. Jacket dropping. Pain pushing onto the fob.
Oh,
Spit in some serious trouble now.
Northeast of me.
Stressor playing against East Poppy Farm Reaper on the north side. Full control. They've managed to get on top of the radio. Pain with some really excellent plays there. Spit needing to push out from their rallies, heading across on the south side. Where did these boys even come from? That is a long walk
I have no
along
fob
that
on
river.
Vineyard.
Tox pushing back in. MRAP coming along, looking to control this southern house. Kudu takes one for the team. Takes one for the team. Spit has reset and refreshed all of their back fobs. They're actually in a relatively strong position for Vineyard. 2 fobs north and south, not spotted out yet. Kuba might make that make some problems for them. Ticket swing has come up, so
Motors are gonna be back
100
about 30 seconds. We're
100
just running
tickets for
one for now.
Spit.
I'm gonna get more ammo.
150 for Docs. And that's without the ticket swing on the mid cap, so actually this is all of a sudden Spit has lost 30 tickets and 14 revives over what was an extremely close
Striker?
extremely close match. Striker's now in the head glitch position on cap. Dropping the lodges, taking the tickets. Oh, 30 back. Is that the 30 back on its previous position? No. Sorry, bugging out. Mortals dropping in. speculative. I like it. You don't really need to know where the enemy is with mortars, just kind of aim in the general direction of main. Hope for the best. Ooh, that one was close. Stressor going down. Docks. Oof. See you later. Don't know if that's Legion or Shell that managed to drop in there. Let's take a little bit of a perspective here. We've got Docks in good control over the north side. A wee couple of skirmishes still on the south side of the map. 84 tickets only for Spit. Hemp's still not capped, so you see that drop down to minus another 30. You're at 50 tickets on a 100 ticket lead here. If it was pro mod, I would normally have up some individual firefights, but it's really tricky to do on just normal casting. Much better to try and get this kind of meta play. Let's see what you're trying to see there, Hammerfaust. Can you spot him? You know he's there. You know he's there. But because I'm there, you're not going to shoot.
You maybe UAV the mortars and give us the spot?
Yeah.
Yep. Got another setup on the south side. Ooh, mortars dropping nicely onto this swamp. Oh, that is some seriously good mortar play right there. It's close, but it's not direct. This far south fall. I mean, there's only been 3 or 4 guys working on it, and I know. Of course, as soon as I mention it, it's been called out. But this far south fall has actually been a real pain because it's allowed Kudu with his small team to run up, play off a rally, and if he dies, it doesn't matter. He's not back from main. He can then just keep
You need to stay back here,
pushing
Vineyard, and
their fobs.
cover this fob and keep it fucking in play.
He's Poppy Farm Reaper, sounding really happy with himself. Docks have really turned this around. They had a solid altogether push on that northern fob and have really converted that pressure into a bit of a roll past Spit. You can see the line that I was starting to talk about from Docks. You should hopefully, if I'm right. Oh no, Spit's on the south side. These guys on the south are maybe a little bit slow on the take. But I would like to see a line all the way down here, pushing all together. There is an absolute... Somebody had a really bad day here. Luda and Sunny just controlling that compound, preventing pressure. Spit need to be careful. They need to decide what they're going to do here. Do they play aggressively and try and take some tickets to trade? Oh, Doc. Oh, Doc. There you go. East Poppy Farm Reaper versus Doc Hammer. Well, who will win? Well, the guy who's camping well. Anyways.
Zed, tell your guys to stop moving. Just post up.
He's trying to get us re-up.
Were those mortars, were they just lucky if they landed? Maybe.
Sending now, dude.
Kudu once again. Just looking to play with some fun times around on the fob. Snaking. Mortars landing nicely inside the camp. Very few Spit actually on the board here. Let's see where we've actually got to. We've got... What's that? Squad 1? Just, is that trying to attack their mortars? Yeah, it must be. Must be. Poppy Fire and Reaper goes down. Doc Hammer gets a revive, so all in all, let's call it an honorable draw. 32 tickets to 146. They know there's only 30 left now. Called out for
Team
everyone
at
to hear.
UAV above Vineyard. Take it out, please.
Good call by Fraz there. UAV needs to get got. Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm missing a bit of a kudu.
Oh, yeah.
Fraz. Oh, and kudu goes down. Ooh! Or landed on. No, that was C4. So Fraz managed to do just enough. I'm missing big bombs.
Zed, you're good.
Whee!
Just come back here and sit.
I told him to stop.
Well, then you fucking plans, remember?
Big booms drop. Area of effect. Overall actual use, very little. War is now dropping hard on this fob. Like I said, mortars are a huge part of this game. That fob's going to be overrun already. Yep. Doc was walking onto the hab location. Phobos dragging his friend? Smith managing to get one last wave.
Team
Spawned out.
UAV is still up.
I got that guy.
Thought we killed.
I'm marking it.
You did, Drizzle. You did.
A camera around. It might actually be the case. No, it's
That
enemy.
radio's
It's
still
enemy.
up. That radio is still up.
I watched it.
Oof. The radio's no longer up. Well. GG. 198, 237, 237, 199, 66 to 47 on the revives, 129 tickets. First round goes to Docs. Attention all headphone users. I'm switching back to the music. I have turned it down because I saw some of your comments. But be warned.
I just spawned on top of this fucking wall.
Hello and welcome back to round 2, Spit versus Doc's Office. I'm your cast Weird Madac. Hope you all enjoyed the break. Before the round, last round, we ended up with a really nice comeback from Doc's Office to take round 1 by about 129 tickets. I think it's 129. All in all, excellent play from both teams. Really close. Right up until the very end. I'm looking forward to round 2.
Yep.
Good check.
Yes, Doc,
Cool.
I can hear you. So, looks like Doc's has
Alright,
set
let's
up
do this.
very
Finish this shit.
similar to how Spit went. It looks like they've got a single runner. Crazy cow, probably back cap. Let's drop across, have a look and see what Spit's gonna do. See what Spit can do to take this round and punish Docs and come back from that defeat. Spit also using every vehicle, single runner, and have spread themselves out. Be interesting to see whether, when we played the opener for these two teams, they were both very cautious. Docs originally playing really like a simple, playing off a simple rally to begin with before pushing into hemp, and then pushing their first habs out into these compounds on the northeast of the flag. Spit, similarly, when they were playing it, they went super aggro on that northern route, all the way around to getting that fob that caused so much hassle for Docs. It'll be interesting to see if that changes their play in any way, if they learn from that, or whether or not they'll do the more traditional run into this kind of compound on the west side of hemp and try and clear it. We're 25 seconds away from game start. Let's roll back and have a look at their roll out. Round 2, Docs versus Spit, has begun. Squad Rivals Tournament. Looks like Docs have put more on the southern side than what we saw from originally from Spit. Cords taking up a slightly different head glitch position and immediately shooting down on Spit. Shots raining down. Spit with the aggressive push in.
Full large east side of him.
Yep.
Something just blew up.
Docs have just. Did we pop them on you?
Oh, yeah.
Something just blew up.
Docs has just given up control of hemp there. Although, to be fair, Spit is faster. Spit running with the MRAP into that second compound now. Gunner out on the open top MRAP. Oh, hello. Striker playing very aggressively around the backside. Dropping infantry, dropping smoke, dropping life. Ooh, lodges. Oh my days! Oh, did they flip that? Is that why they're playing off here? They're walking back. Oh, docks. Oh, docks. How did Spit manage to get round here without anybody calling them out and then take out both those lodges there? Docks was probably a pretty horrific start, to be honest. Spit in good control. They don't have as much pressure on the north side as I would have thought, especially considering they had nobody really fighting on the south side. Might just be they weren't able to get that switch in time. Oh.
Cohen represent twice in turret.
Oh. One manning now.
And what do we got, Tom?
I'm trying to drop the. Ooh, Bilbo goes down. They're trying to drop the wheels. 30's pressing. Oh. See you later. One striker down. Dogs clawing something back here. Managing to sneak a couple towards the cap. Spit regain control over that northern side. Hab's up already. Timo said it. Looks like Hemp is secure. Let's just see where Dogs are trying to play off.
Okay, that's fine.
We got the advantage now, boys. Let's do it. We'll be in a second. Watch out for those toes. Watch out for those toes. They're gonna be
I don't know what it said though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
They definitely do have the vehicle advantage, but positionally they just are all over the place.
We're gonna work off rallies for now. I'm gonna wait until we gain a little bit of control. I'm gonna bring a truck in.
Yeah, solid plan.
I'm
Doc Hammer, good read of the
There
match
needs
there.
to be more, dude.
They do not have any control
Is
of
it
the map. Spit with a really nice
there on that
push through the river. Quite an aggressive, it's a high number of people. Kudu, once again, sets up his fob south side of the map. Oh, sets up his rally south side of the map this time. And is looking for mortar fobs. Stressor and Kuba.
Kurt, what's going on the south?
They're not going to know it, but they've just popped a rally. Squad 1's just lost their rally. But in response, they're going to take Doc's office Squad 2 rally. Oh no, not quite yet.
Just give me a second. I'm with you.
Oh, a couple of nice skirmishes here. Let's have a look on this north side of the map. Let's see what we're getting into. Shell, Poppy Farm, Reaper. 4 versus 5, maybe 6.
Do we have an idea where the water is at? Is it Moss?
We got a pinch on it.
Full gym set up.
It's gonna push back.
Improvise.
East of you.
Not looking. Poppy Farm Reaper hears him. See ya. Straight to the dome. Poppy Farm Reaper goes down in response. Shell's controlling that north side.
Okay, that's what happens there for.
Poppy Farm Reaper with a really good push there. Managed to prevent the rally.
1 minute in, we're there.
Docs goes down as well. Spit in serious control over this central
really
map. So let's just, you can see it. They've got all of this control. You've got a single rally that they're pushing off of, and without much ado, they're going to clear out here. You've got a doorbell rally on the south side to prevent anybody coming in against their hobs, against their habs. And the only place that isn't fully locked down is on this south side. They've managed to close the door for Docs. And they're going to have to do another magic reset.
We're coming in, we're coming, we're coming.
They're
hang
more
on.
around our hab on Vineyard.
They already found the hab. Oh. They've found the radio. How is that possible?
Bordering the river.
So third, we're looking to use the vehicle advantage on the north side.
UAV is in 25 seconds.
5 seconds.
Or 25. 20 seconds.
Crow's moving. Crow's
Yep.
moving.
Crows need to push off.
Burn the rally over here on the river. I guess right.
They
Spit now.
probably have some
Crows is going back
on the
Really good
rooftop.
control, pushing on that
Crows
northern
going back.
side. Dogs have made a good push into this southern compound there. It's a very
We're on the
dynamic running battle here. Good. Somebody just called radio.
UAV is up right now. Cord.
Can you see it?
No,
Where are
I'm just
they?
letting you know the hacker's ready.
Oh my. Hello. Oh, did go down. Should have realised that. Should have watched it. I'll hand back my caster card now.
They're gonna have a habit check.
Don't see this UAV.
One there in,
Zed dropping docks. Peas dropping spider. Mortars landing all through the actual camp. There's not a lot of people inside camp here. They're setting hab, but that kudu push has really given them a little bit of extra wiggle room. Nimble and Murris must have just missed each other as they walked right past. Now you've got a fairly standard straight up line pushing against a straight up line, playing in the 3 or 4 lanes of this map, grinding out against one another. 42 to 55. So Docks with a slight, slightly being outshot. Nothing really to be worrying about at this point in the game.
Oh yeah, they have it.
Mortar is actually relatively ineffective from Spit. Don't really know where they're aiming or what they're doing. But the mortar is dropping down on Spit's fob here. It's just controlling the area. Docks now with an excellent push through. Timo, last man standing on this corner. Oh, drops him. Managed just to refrag on Timo. Spits have constantly being dropped. These fobs are just making it so that yes, they have the hab there, but it's just not very good in terms of
remarking
a place to move out. Yep, Crow's reset.
Marked actively right now.
We're countering mortar.
Shotgun.
He's trying to move.
Playing 1v3.
They got a
Stretch,
rabbit
I'm
in
gonna
east
let you know, Stretch, they did the same thing as us. They have, they did the second one, Stretch, that have west.
Okay.
They did the same thing as us.
Oh, Traveler.
We need the pressure.
Misses his move.
He's backing up. He's backing up.
Oh, see you later, Steve Jobless. Some nice play there. Docks regaining a
MG,
little
gonna
bit of
leave it east
pressure around Hemp Farm, pushing off of that south side, which admittedly probably the interesting one because that's through the line of sight of their fob. They're just camping that kind of crossing path off the fob. It looks like one shot's going to get in and on
I
from
burnt around the
location.
north side,
Drizzle
having
here.
air right now.
Oh, Kudu spotted out. Let's just stay on this. Oh, James Kurt. Drizzle, last man standing. One shot on the fob.
Kip, what's this marker west?
It's clear. Inside Mumbles is clear.
They're gonna.
What are you inside?
I'm north side.
Yo, someone's
Yes,
behind the blue smoke.
I'm inside Mumbles.
Jordan, I got killed.
Kill one.
Oh.
Kill one. He's traded.
Docks trade, solid trade. One shot needs to dig. Peas looking
The
for gold.
lines. Yeah, there might be someone
DZ,
there.
the last man. Do have a rally. Spit, if they lose this, they'll lose all of that pressure they had before. And they will find themselves once again stuck on the defensive. See you later, DZ. Peace! Peace! Please. Oh, nice pop from Jacket. Playing versus Junis. Kudu's on the fall.
Okay, it's touchdown.
Keep shooting. Always right. Stug. It's C forward. Everybody's set. Control of Hemp is Docks.
We got shot off close range in checkpoint or video.
Now that was interesting. Is that their Hemp location? Didn't even see it. But they've just dropped their other spawn. It's not going to. It's going to slow them down definitely.
Is that
Both
striker
halves.
correct?
No, I killed ones at Dick River.
Both
Gonna
halves
help, north side.
are down for Spit. They're going to be playing off rallies for a while now. Doc's had good control over Hemp now. Still not capping.
Like, I'm playing strictly cap. I'm gonna get every player in the cap and holding them. Play the north.
Yeah, they are. And that's why we're
Be
looking
careful,
here.
Court. There's a guy here somewhere. I'm not sure what kid he was.
Oh, Bilbo. Dropped by Spider. Hades goes down as well.
We got him.
Improvised Panda and
Bye, bye,
Traveller
bye, bye, bye.
pushing into what is actually a good proportion of the Spit team.
Alright, Doc, I'm gonna work on trying to get into those east fields of
Ooh.
to burn their rallies.
Sounds good.
Hello, Coyote. What are you doing there? How did you get there? It still looks safe. All the flanks have stopped. This game has stopped. We've hit that lull just before
Kurt, you need to make sure they
mid-game.
don't flank our head on Saddam's from the south.
Old Jim trading shots. Psycho going down. Mortar in the back. Docks with good control of that north side. Grizzle. Beautiful little play there. 1-2. Drops him. 30 coming in. Really punishing the Spit players on that north side. Dogs managed to get their fob up after what was a terrible start. Flipping a Logi, first Lodge is destroyed. They managed to get that reset and play it really well. The 30 getting the advantage over the strikers meant the Spit just played so passively. And in a match where they know they're losing by about 100 tickets, they need all of these. Kills. Doc's now out shooting Spit. Only slight. It is there. Revives are about the same. Actually a really nice set of plays here from Docs. Really good harassing flank play. Combined with just getting onto the falls.
Is there any way you can spam AAT on the mortar marks?
Watermarks.
Mortar marks, north of him.
1 second.
They're in Fortis,
Spit breaking through onto the north side. Spit now controlling the left tab location. Mortar raining down. Docs and Psycho. Oh, surprise! Oh, hammer. I think that's called doing a Jenny, is it not? Solid play here from Docs. Controlling all the entrances into the flag. Cap should have started. Junus going down. Still a lot of play around that north side. Spit seems to have, after that kind of knockout punch, they seem to have recovered. They're staggering too and they're pushing back, hoping to get a little bit of magic back into it.
When we can bring it up to the top of the south side of the map.
Say that in
Okay.
TS, say that in TS, say that in TS.
Oh, Mumbles. Really good push around the south here. Gonna pick up Pain and then probably try and aggressively push in here. What's Kudu doing? Don't even need to see his name on the map to understand who is on that south side. Steve Jobless, who dropped to Stressor. They're going, trying to recover the Logi. Bob's back up. Sorry, Hav's back up. So Smith's got some pressure on this northern side. He's able to try and control in. What do we think they should do? And then hide around the back. Let's take a zoom picture out. So, where are we just now? We've got the only fob and location for, the only hab and location for reinforcement pushing around that north side. A few people in the south here. They do have control of this southern side, but they don't have anything bigger than a rally to secure it. Docs, on the other hand, good fob and hab location, are able to push into what I would consider probably the easier side of Hemp Farm and control it. Spit, if they want to make this lead stick, these groups need to collapse. They might need to send a couple of guys up here to just stop and make sure that nobody gets past them, but they must collapse on this hab. If they don't know where that hab is, these guys need to be pushing down into and controlling this river section. Only when they're doing that and controlling the access into the flag will this properly stick. You're going to get mortars dropping in here, you're going to get just constantly people poking and aggressively annoying you. So they need to be pushing down into the spawns. They might get lulled into a false sense of security, thinking that if they pop this rally, this northern side is going to be nice and easy for them. It won't. Docs are going to keep pestering you off of this hab. I'm actually surprised to see that there's not somebody from Docs just kicking about on the south side as well. Steve Jobless manages to eventually get himself a Logi. Spit has managed to control the north side of him. Docs pushing back in. Spit capping the flag. This is what they need. Good control over that northern side. They've still not wiped that rally though. Traveler goes down. Works. Charging the light brigade. Tries his 30 in, looking to reinforce his northern side. Setting themselves up. Panda, nuts, miss one another. 30, speculative fire. Shotgun making good progress. Striker getting into the head glitch position. Taking some shots. Engined out. This could be a bad news for Fords. Yep. Never gonna do that. Never gonna get that. Spit now has the vehicle advantage and they have a little bit of pressure. Notice Docs have managed to make it back inside that northern corner. You know, just as predicted, you can have lots of people in the camp, but if you do not clear that spawn, they will keep pushing in.
Push on close.
We're gonna get there pretty soon. We're working on it right now.
You need to fucking hurry.
I know, it's difficult. They're sending a lot of guys out there.
Bilbo dropped but got sniped. Payne should have heard him on the south side. Does not, and feels the pain. Mortars landing left, right, and centre. Spit still controlling the flag, still capping the flag. He's still looking
I want you to
for
work southeast hemp farm, wipe any spawns into central complexes. Understood. So there's red
Mambo.
workers on their southeast side. Always be on their flank.
One manning that 14.5, exposing his flank even more if that was possible. Manages to get out of line of sight, is a little bit smoky, but should be able to repair and get that RTB. Docs continuing to fight over this northern border. This triple rally placement is really nice here from Spit. You can just see exactly what they're doing. They're trying to just wrap this whole northern border of the map. The real problem is, if they do not clear this hab in here, they are never going to make it and control hemp properly. Poppy Reaper trades with James Kurt. Spit once again need to cross very open ground to get onto the flag, just because of the angle of attack that they're just constantly playing off of. Team kill on set. I'm sure he'll be appreciating that in the chat. My kudu sense was tingling. I hadn't heard a lot from him in a while. I suspect that he's going to be looking for this fob. You right there, buddy? You just having a wee chill? Yeah. Now you know the camera's on you. Are you going to go do something? No? No? This is proper snake play right here. This is like, I'm going to walk behind every tree and then wait. Rally's dropped. They know that they're on checkpoint, but nobody's reacting, and even if they could react, the only guy that can is Sync with the mortars. 1v3, they're going to go on your mortar hab. Kudu once again, his little team is going to provide some real difference. And all of a sudden that good work.
I'm losing the north.
All of that good work.
South has to get in somehow.
Kurt's working on it.
They're working on the south left. Just got the
Is going to get
I'm going.
dropped.
Yeah. No C4. North C4. Or what is it?
No.
We got you.
Just do it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing C4.
Now watch as Spit
We're gonna get
once again. They've managed to get some serious control on the northern side. They're getting some people in. Everything looks to be going their way. And all of a sudden, in that top right hand side of your screen, you'll see Kudu. Well, Stress and his merry band of Kudu blowing up yet another fob. Striker RTBing. Boom. Sink. Realizes. Too late. Striker. Heads to pick up some kills, but to be honest, man, it's far, far too
Upper
late.
central complexes. Marked.
Alright, the UAV timer is now. There should be a UAV.
Spit still controlling that northern side for how long? Playing up with only rallies. It's going to be a much slower respawn time, albeit they'll come in bigger blobs. And really nice mortars. They've spotted out. I would just love to see those mortars kind of maybe being a little bit more directed at the actual entry points to the gap. So like landing on this break in the wall or up on this corner, because you know they're going to have to sit there to get into the flag. Docks, once again, dropping. There's still a bit of a tussle on this southern side, which we haven't really been talking about here. Some of the mumbles looking to just cause some havoc. To be honest, if James Kerr and Hyperion, I don't think they know it, but if they were to start heading towards the flag and wipe those rallies, that'd be close to GG. Ooh, Fraz actually seems to have dropped down, yep, into the hab location in the north that they used before. That's a nicer set of mortars. Nobody is walking through those scout to cap. Shotgun. Oh! Legion, lying in the ground, pops him. There's a bit of kerfuffle playing over at the docks. The docks hab on this south side. Coyote looking to cause a bit of trouble. Just taken out. Shot behind the bins. But it is nice to see that Spit are playing a little bit of the flanking game as well, albeit not quite as effectively. So that's Spit's striker. Yep. Out. Probably has maybe missed that fob that's heading past. Again, it's still a good line of control from Spit. It's just not on the flag. Very even on the tickets though. Very even on the tickets. Very even on the kills. Very even on the revives. I mean, this is a good match. Really good match.
Get your rally up, Kurt. Get your rally up. Achilles in on everything.
Here we go. This fob is made of some seriously strong stuff.
Do I need to set?
once again, just managing to push in, controlling. Well, I mean, they're trading on hemp. They did get close to this fob. It should now be marked. They should know that it's here, and they should know that that is their main objective. Mortars. Spunk. Takes a plonk. Junis looking to hold off probably 3 or 4 guys. Drops Twerky. Gives away his position. Doc coming in on the south side. Flag still is fine. Ooh, Tuba makes it up on the north side.
Doc, can you flex north? Just look north as they're running up to him.
This is a fun stretch here. Kudu et al. Is pushing around the north side of the border. Kubla might have found this hab. This could be a big one. If he just can hold his trigger finger. Psycho's looking for him though. He knows he's there. He knows that he's going to have to hit around that side. It just becomes a waiting game, to be honest. I can't be bothered waiting. So, let's head back to the cap. Ooh. That was fun. That was fun. Hello, Mr. Striker Carcass.
Did we get the half to the north?
Fudge were you doing in there?
No, it's still up, I think.
The one at checkpoint's ripped. One far north, no. Spawn at
I have artillery ready when you want it.
Docs and Spork or Spunk holding the southern side of the map. Ooh, hello.
And they're on the southwest.
All on the rooftops of hemp farm, Doc. Prone.
Zed dropping Doc.
Yep, thank you, I heard it.
Kip, is there anything you can give me for this fob take?
Oh, that's the first of the spit rallies dropped by one of the backers for Doc.
It's I assume
Cuba
radio
eventually goes down.
The radio is in there, yes.
Spit managing to wrap
they're all
around this
pushing
north
east right
side. And actually, they're going really quite
Doc, we can
aggressive.
easily take a 30-minute splash fucking southwest.
No,
Sure,
don't
cool.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just play infantry and play rallies only.
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
spread out. Let's stabilize the game.
Yeah,
Someone
73,
dig the fob on the
74.
south side of hemp.
On the roof in a southwest compound.
Very, very close game.
There's four of them in this building.
Basically tied on kills, still basically tied on revives. Spit was the vast majority of their guys just sitting around the north side of hemp farm, not really making a lot of progress. They have now put a bit more of an aggression on trying to get this vineyard. They know they need to
US
clear
three?
these mortars.
It's gotta be
Benny, both sniper, both goes down. Crazy Cow takes them. Attempting to control the north side, they still just can't cross that road at will. And actually now, because both their rallies are sitting on this north side and their hab, the only angle that they have to attack always crosses this road. And you've always got somebody from docks just looking down it, just causing a wee bit of hassle. And even if they do make it, there's somebody on the south side there ready to greet them. Some really nice play around the objective from the docks players. Looks like Kudu went down
I'm gonna creeping
from
barrage
his
that they have
latest
to
expedition
Hemp Farm.
towards the next hab.
Okay.
Okay. Don't extend it all the way to the flag. Just
60 odd tickets here, so Spit need to cap this flag back, and in fact I think they're at the point where if they don't start capping this flag, because they need to drop the vineyard flag as well to rotate it back to get enough tickets, but I think mathematically they've just passed the point. So this is all now about how damage conservation here. They need to win this, get the 30 tickets, and reduce that ticket margin versus the docks on round 1.
Okay, Shusher, I got the artillery coming in. The radio is tucked into the corner.
I know.
Okay.
Here we go.
Forts, I need you to just focus on the north for me so I can play flag. Okay? Can you do that?
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying.
Here we go.
Kurt, you're still there
The
handling
radio,
it, right?
Yeah.
Still looking, you know, there's a lot of dead bodies kicking about. There are still more Spit guys inside the camp, but they never have enough to actually really make a positive, lasting impression on the flag. And of course now, because I've said that, it looks like they've just cleared the last couple of people out. Here comes the aforementioned artillery. Mr. ZD crossing his fingers, getting his shovel out. We know Artie is good. I really like Artie. But see, in this instance, that was the wrong call. Artie's not going to drop this. The guy called out that he knew where the radio was. It would be much better to drop an A10 through that. No, sorry, rocket strike through the hole. Like you just saw. Docs do before. In fact, it was the same guy. Thread it through the hole, kill the fob, kill the pressure. Alright, he looks cool, but actually was very ineffective there. Maybe 1 or 2 kills, didn't drop fob. Spit now making a wee bit of inroads onto Hemp Farm, but Docks, just as soon as they do, they're able to respawn everybody and anybody on this hab. Spit reduced to the 2 rallies that are closest. It's just taking them too long, and they're losing too much pressure. They're not losing tickets, but they're losing pressure, and that's really causing them to start to lose out. Doc's being outshot now. 25 less in-caps. No, less deaths. Similar number of in-caps. But it's just the revives on Spit that are now picking up pace. Really cherishing every ticket.
Are mortars active again?
Got sniped,
No, I know.
managed to get
Don't wanna
close,
run
Play it
the
out, play it out.
Lockies.
Play it
but
out.
then
Yeah, don't worry.
got splatted. Spit still looking like they're gonna. They seem fairly content to play off a one-dimensional play. Like, I don't know if I've seen in the last 15-20 minutes a single Spit advance which has not come from this kind of angle. And all that happens is they bunch up in this corner, they bunch up here, or they try and get around here, and 1 or 2, 3 guys just pop them. It doesn't matter what squad they're from, Docks, because they've got control with their fob, but they just keep losing the pressure around here. Look at all these tickets that are dropped, and look at where the reinforcements are going to come from. You know, they're either dropping from up here, and it's a long walk. We've got these 2 rallies, which again, long walk, very open, exposed lane. game's slowed down now. Both teams acutely aware of their tickets. Spit must really be feeling the weight, knowing that it's pretty much mathematically impossible now for them now to cap this out and win it. Again, attempting to do a bit of a flank, still not quite.
They're just sitting
pushing
back.
it.
They're just
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, it's because they're very
Yeah,
low.
they're
Very low.
forces.
It's equalish
Just give me,
tickets.
just give me,
Just play it
a
out.
little more time. Just give me a little more time.
But you had the whole fucking game, Mr. Chester, okay?
Dude, listen.
I shut up. I can't hear.
It's more
You
than.
gotta shut the fuck up because you're in our fault.
Fortis.
Oh, one
Are you good on
shot.
hat?
Dropping
Yeah,
the
that's
lodges.
fine. We traded this while later.
They know that they're low on
Revive.
tickets, so.
Kurt.
Timo goes down. Phobos is going to pick up all of those tickets again, so nothing really comes from it. Spit now eventually making their way in to Hemp Farm once again. Now that Docs are slowing their roll in terms of just quick deaths
They're
and
pushing my
revives.
rally. They're pushing my rally.
Yeah, just
Pushing
keep fighting.
hard north.
Don't worry, Cords.
Yeah, just keep fighting.
It's
It's okay. Come on.
only one or two guys. You can do
They're
it.
low. Play smart. Every low. It's nice and slow. Easy.
See, you killed one already. And then, pop. Oh, come on, Prophet. Well, you got there in the end.
South your rally. North of my rally.
Control has happened. 25 tickets, 30 tickets left. Spit now with a big push into this fob. This is what they needed. Ooh, good trade.
Tried it, yeah.
Good trade.
Nate.
Doc playing out the back there.
Coming.
Not entirely certain why his name is up twice. Spit now controlling the fob.
It's only me and Mambo, but we're coming.
Four-man inside there, Doc. Nice nade. Ooh, hello. I wouldn't have jumped there. See ya. Oh man. Well, all of that was happening. It was all a prank, bro. It was all a prank. He was just there to distract us all, and they managed to clear out the Spit guys. Oh, this game's going to be over by a kudu special. 9 tickets.
Going in, going.
They're on
Yo,
fob.
someone has to be outside. Someone has to be outside.
I'm going outside.
How do I get in there?
So,
You just cut through the window. Go through the window.
Yeah.
Come on.
Touchdown.
Call yourself an engineer?
It's clean.
Yo, didn't I see this before, dude? I feel like they put this here.
Yeah.
Kudu. Last play of the game.
Holy shit, player. What a shit player. Why did they even recruit him? Holy shit.
Garbage team.
Rally, I see rally.
Okay, it's okay. Stretch out and just.
Nobody there to stop it. Here we go.
Okay.
Game is over.
Like fucking touchdowns, boy!
Some really nice play there. Docs
overall
winning both rounds. Combined about 150 tickets.
Nothing special.
Beautiful play
Yes,
overall. And actually a really fun one. So, thank you for watching. I've been Weird Madac. Docs with an impressive win, managing to pull out a magic transition at the start of the first round, and then pulling together a really impressive second match. A really impressive second round win. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. There'll be plenty of other Rivals matches being played, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.